Travis Wayne Goodsell. It's a well-known religious fanaticism of evangelical Christians, which Mormons believe they're evangelical Christian, so they are like-minded. There are Zion people with evangelicals that Jesus is coming to destroy the wicked and fix all the problems in the world. That Jesus is going to do it all. Because he's going to reign supreme, give orders to fix everything in the world. All our problems will be gone, all of us will be healed, and wickedness gone. And it's disturbing that for decades now that Christians, thus Mormons, are not concerned with the evil growing in the world all these decades, and have been helping to perpetuate the wickedness, not just turning a blind eye to it and allowing it to increase and get worse. Allowing our government to be fully corrupted, allowing our economy to be fully corrupted, allow for the suffering and the harm to human beings. All because Jesus is coming to fix it all. And it is extremely frustrating, extremely disheartening, because if you're causing the evil, if you're even turning a blind eye to allow it to get worse, being a fence sitter, do you not make the connection with your belief system that Jesus is going to come and destroy the wicked? You're the wicked. Hello? You want Jesus so you can rejoice. Yay, Jesus is here. Zap, you're dead because you're the wicked. Do you not get that? Do you not make that connection? Why do Christians and Mormons believe they're going to be saved by Jesus for causing wickedness, destroying our earth, murdering humanity and the human race? It's the most disturbing belief system, and I can't understand it. It's as if they purposely don't believe in Jesus. They're just saying they are so that they can hurt people, so that they can destroy our earth. And the Mormon view is not that. It is not eat, drink, and be merry, for tomorrow Jesus will fix everything. The Book of Mormon tells us something that is quite contrary, and has kind of surprised me when I have read it. Hold on here, let me get my vlog video out of the way. It's my little Lissa's birthday today. I have to consider she's dead, like my mother. It's in Ether, chapter 8. And the story's author, who's abridging the record, Moroni, is speaking to us. It's in verse 26 at the end of the chapter 8 in Ether. Wherefore, I, Moroni, am commanded to write these things. He's writing about the destruction, the entire destruction of the Jaredites. And he's about to finish the record, according to the story, of the entire destruction of the Nephites. So you understand the context. Am commanded to write these things, that evil may be done away, and that the time may come that Satan may have no power upon the hearts of the children of men. That's the millennium, remember? The latter days is about people being wicked. The hearts of men shall wax cold. And here he is, trying to step in to say, don't do it, be good continually, but that they may be persuaded to do good continually, that they may come unto the fountain of all righteousness and be saved. This is a completely different doctrinal viewpoint. Don't cause evil so that Jesus can come and fix it. Instead, be good so that there is no evil, so that there is no suffering, so that people can be healed, so that people can financially prosper. And so the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints is doing what? Jesus will help you. He'll heal you. He'll give you peace. He'll give you comfort. He'll prosper you. Make you rich. Protect you from the evil. Jesus. So the church isn't doing anything? They're passing the buck to Jesus. The church is filthy rich. Trillions of dollars in assets. And they're telling Mormons to heal themselves up by their own bootstraps, claiming Jesus is going to fix all of our problems if we just believe hard enough. Because it's not working, is it? So it means you're the wicked one because you're not believing strong enough in Jesus to be healed and protected and prospered. And you don't get it yet? Talk about your suckers and losers. I mean, Putin pulled this stunt and is so far getting away with it, playing all of NATO for suckers and losers. He's now occupying Belarus, the two provinces, counties in Ukraine, and still Crimea, and nobody's done anything to really hurt him and stop him, to punish him. Because Jesus is coming, right? The Battle of Magog. Or are you still deceived into thinking, oh, no, this is not the right battle, it's in Jerusalem? Oh my God. That's not the Mormon belief. Bruce R. McConkie, I keep telling you this and repeating this over and over again because we're in it. I keep trying to tell you to save your lives, and you're thinking Jesus is going to come and fix everything. You don't have to do a thing. You can just allow evil to reign supreme because Jesus is coming to destroy the evil That is you. So maybe you are. Maybe all of evangelicalism are suckers and losers. They don't actually believe in Jesus. It's just a front to destroy the world. Is that what it is? And the chapter heading by Bruce R. McConkie, Mormon prophet. So all the prophets know of this. As Nelson, he's paid for it. And a major city yet to be determined in Russia. Well, here it is. Nelson paid for the Battle of Magog. The Battle of Gog and Magog against Israel shall usher in the second coming. This is what Christians are waiting for. Christians believe that Magog is Ukraine and Russia. So there it is. Ta-da! Fulfilled. Jesus is coming to fix everything. And so Christians have no problem perpetuating the problems of wickedness and pollution and destruction. So Mormons likewise. Lord will come amid war. There he is. Jesus. He's coming. Yay! Let's set the fires bigger. Burn this place to the ground. That'll get Jesus here quicker. Right? And so are you thinking maybe Revelation? It's actually Jerusalem? So there's beasts and dragons and horsemen of the apocalypse and space alien men, child, and virgins, and all of that is literally true, so that Jerusalem can be literally true with them? Or are you thinking, well, those are metaphors, symbolisms for other things, but Jerusalem is literally true? So the concept that they're all metaphoric symbolisms is not on your belief system? Because Ezekiel, it's Ukraine. That war, there it is, as understood by Christians. And you're waiting for Jesus to fix everything for you. So Governor Cox last night comes out with a tweet reported by the Deseret News this morning. There is evil in the world tonight. I stand with Ukraine. He's the evil. I've exposed him conspiring to hurt you here in Utah. And you're like, yeah, because Jesus is coming, he'll fix everything. He'll destroy the wicked. So let Cox do what he does. Let the church prophets do what they do, because, well, Jesus obviously is telling them what to do. Jesus is telling people to be wicked. Then Jesus will come and smite them. Can you not do this? What kind of a belief system is going on inside your heads? Jesus told me to cause Armageddon. And if you think that, no, that could never happen. No, not at all. Yeah, one of these two nutcase Mormons who murdered these two innocent children. And then there's Brian David Mitchell. Likewise. Armageddon, gotta prepare. Gotta kidnap and rape a little girl to prepare for Armageddon. And Mormons say, oh, well, they don't represent the whole of Mormonism. Yeah, the whole of Mormonism is worse. See, at least these criminals did something about it and aren't trying to deceive people. I mean, I warned this whole ward in advance in 2017 that all of this was coming. And here it is. And they've shunned me. I've been cast out. I'm the wicked one. I'm the bad guy who's going to be destroyed by Jesus. How screwed up is that? How dare I try to save people's lives and tell people to be good? Evil! Jesus is going to murder you first. Apparently, I'm speaking another English language, using another dictionary. Dear God. Can you have Webster's fix the dictionary to your language, please? I really need to understand what you're talking about, because you don't make any sense. So, let's get to the day's sign in the heavens. Joseph Smith translation, signs in the heavens, likeness of things on the earth. So yesterday was the judgment. Mercury, I told you, it was going to have something to do with government. And so, yeah, there were sanctions, extra sanctions on the two provinces that were taken over, rather than on Putin. But Biden then added a cancellation of all transactions for Russia in and out. And apparently there's some companies that are trying to bypass that. And they'll most likely do it because Kim Jong-un's been doing it. We sanction him, and he then has pirate ship goods that sneak past, and then has Russia dealings and China dealings, and sanctions are worthless. This is a military action. This is a military war. Fight fire with fire, says Metallica. Because that's what Putin wants, and he knows you're not going to do it, and so he just says, oh, peacekeeping mission, I'm going to take this next province of Ukraine. Oh, we're moving on to the next city. Yeah, peacekeeping. Yeah, it's peacekeeping. Can't touch me. You'll be the aggressor. Oh, look, Ukraine is all occupied. Oh, Poland. Yeah, we're peacekeeping mission. We're occupying Poland. Peacekeeping. Yep, France. Peacekeeping mission. Peacekeeping. Spain, Germany, England, America. Peacekeeping mission. Yep, that's what it's for. Bunch of dumbasses. Grow a spine, Democrats. Defend. Alrighty, so the moon has been falling, and the positioning of the other celestial bodies is unique. This doesn't happen every day, every year, every 10 years. Because the more you put in, the more rare of a sign in the heavens it is. And I hope you understand why I cover the signs in the heavens with you. Because these whole latter days, they've been rare. We read from the scriptures, sun shall be darkened, moon turned to blood, and that's too general. Solar eclipses and lunar eclipses happen quite often. So it could be any time. We'll just designate the end of the world and cause it to happen. No, there are specific signs in the heavens. John in Revelation gives us the starting date and the ending date, 7-year period of time. And so everybody else knows about this, as I've gone over with you. And so with John giving us the exact years for the timeline, all the other scriptures can now be placed in this timeline. And so I've been revealing to you, because a certain revelator won't, that the sun darkening, moon turned to blood, stars fall from heaven are tetrads. And there were 2 of them. There was John the Revelator tetrad in 2014-2015. Yes, did you think Joseph Smith's history, which ex-Mormons know is not literal, not accurate, did you honestly think that was real? That Jesus came to Joseph Smith and said, Jesus is an abomination. And so, because the Book of Mormon says Jesus comes down to Bountiful's temple in America, among the natives, said, here I am, I've just destroyed the wicked, fixed everything for you. Here you go, Nephi, you're now the King of Kings, the Lord of Lords, the great high priest. Have fun, I've got other sheep which are not of this fold. And where's the record of the name of God, the Lamanite? Where's his record? Did I not prophesy to him? Yep, it's all literal history. Just like mixing dragons and beasts with Jerusalem. You won't believe the one, but you'll believe the other in the same book, and it's all real. And so you have Venus and Mars that are in conjunction, and they're at the rear of Sagittarius. You do not understand the interpretation of this unless you've listened to that videos where I've covered it. The ancient Egyptians were the ones who first portrayed this as they are the origin of all religion. All religion currently are a devolution, because it's not a de-evolution, it's devolution. Weird, but nonetheless, from the Egyptians. And so our sacrament with the bread and wine, bread and water, because wine is evil. I don't like alcohol. It's just, I can't. I personally stopped cough medicine because of the alcohol in it. I can't handle alcohol. And my DNA now confirmed why I'm a lightweight. I can't handle alcohol. So yes, the enemy can destroy me by waterboarding me with alcohol. But the broken bread of the broken body of Jesus, find that in the Gospels, where Jesus' body was broken. In fact, I'm willing to bet. Willing to bet. Neither shall ye break a bone. That's the law of Moses. Yeah. John chapter 19. And he that saw it bare record, and this record is true, and he knoweth that he saith true, that ye might believe. For these things were done, that the scripture should be fulfilled. Law of Moses, sacrifices. A bone of him shall not be broken. So why then is the bread broken? In remembrance of the broken body of Jesus? Does John need to be translated correctly? Or is something else going on that we've forgotten because of the devolution of religion from the Egyptians? And so the fountain of all righteousness is in Aquarius. Interesting. Doctrine and Covenants, section 85, verse 7, likewise talks about this. So yes, Jupiter is the man-child in Revelation chapter 12. And I still remember, after I discovered the 23rd September 2017 from Revelation 12, which is all over Scripture, I started looking around to see if other people knew of it, and found that China did. They made t-shirts, so I bought a t-shirt. And I saw a guy who had done a video a year previous, in 2016, who had figured it out as well. And others emerged as it was coming up, who also were pushing the 23rd September 2017 for the end of the world, and that this man-child is the Antichrist, and he's going to destroy everybody. Where's that? I don't see that. He's the Jesus guy, guys. Oh, well, we can't have that because Jesus is supposed to come back. Now, he's not supposed to be born to cause all this. No. Again, if you're biasing your scriptural interpretation because of what you want to believe in, you're gonna be wrong. And so, yeah, as you'll see from the video clip that I keep putting in here, I hope I remember to keep putting it in here, that the sun is going to join Jupiter for Ash Wednesday at the cleansing waters that I did the video at the beginning for you. And so the moon is what we're watching here, because when the moon counts down to the new moon, it's there in conjunction with Jupiter and the sun in the waterfall, the fountain of all righteousness. The cleansing, the purification has completed. And wouldn't you know it, February is named Purification. It's the month of purification. That's the name of it. That's what it means. And Mars is the god of war. And so Ash Wednesday, yeah, at 6 p.m. on the 1st of March. Ash Wednesday for the Jews, not Christians. So if you're thinking in terms of Christianity interpretation, you're wrong. You got to think in terms of Jews. And Mercury and Saturn are now in the belly of the goat beast. And I didn't talk about it, did I? I got sidetracked. Being at the rears has to do with the ancient Egyptian understanding of Nut, who is the heavens. She is Lilith, if you know her, the first wife of Adam. And all celestial bodies go into the mouths. As you see, they're all facing the goat beast, Sagittarius, they're all facing so that the constellation or the celestial bodies go into their mouths, through their bowels and bellies, and out the rear. This is understood as a form of pregnancy, giving birth. The Egyptians had the scarab beetle that would push dung in the sands of the Sahara, just as the sun rolling across the sky. That's the concept, as much as it's gross and disgusting. But they're symbol representations having meaning. And so for them, it's an ending, it's an omega. Destruction, collapse. Venus and Mars, they're husband and wife. They're the false Christ and the church of the false Christ, the members of the great and abominable church. And their time is up. He's the God of war who paid for it, because the United States shut down the great and abominable church from causing it physically. Oh, sneeze. And so Mercury is going to join Saturn at the rear of the goat beast, the symbol of Lucifer. Venus is already the symbol of Lucifer, the falling star. How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning? Venus never, except on the Nauvoo temple, makes it to the position of noonday. So what was Brigham Young doing, putting the inverted pentagram at the noonday position? I'm sure that was just a mistake. Surely he has no intention of making it the keystone of Mormonism by putting it on the keystone of the doors of the Salt Lake Temple, because that would mean the Book of Mormon is true, and Mormons know the Book of Mormon is true, but it's not true about the Great and Abominable Church. Right? The Book of Mormon is true as long as it doesn't expose the church. That's Article of Faith number 14. Or the revised Article of Faith number 8. Book of Mormon is the Word of God as far as it does not say that the Great and Abominable Church is the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, founded by Brigham. So, I can see how things are setting up for Ash Wednesday. You know, whether Putin wants to cause the war and the big destruction here in America so that he can proceed in Ukraine, because America is the big threat to him. We are the military force he fears. And so he needs some kind of destruction here in America to prevent the commander-in-chief from being able to do his job. And so, yeah, that's why I'm thinking he's going to purposely hesitate, unless he can do a peacekeeping invasion. For the evening of the 1st. So I hope there is no combined federal government gathering in one location on the 1st of March. Because Signs in the heavens and the likeness of things on the earth. I hope nothing happens. Surely they would not be that stupid to disregard all my tips, evidence, and documents that I gave them, warning them. Just like they ignored Nicolas Cage, as Diane Kruger, Little Miss Helen of Troy, asked them if Bigfoot took it. So yeah, today for my little Lissa's birthday, the moon is in Scorpio, but it's at the place of the throne of God, Ophiuchus. It's between the serpent that Ophiuchus is wrestling with. And so, yeah, Revelation, serpents, dragons, beasts, because that's what you got out in space. He's using that imagery to talk about things on the earth. And so all of your astrologers and astrotheologists, no, that's all crap. They're imposing their beliefs on the ancients. And they're wrong, just like Christians are wrong. And so, with Mercury and Saturn in the belly of the beast now, I can see the government portion still acting up. But for the church, there will be a pause. Today, the prophets meet for their weekly Thursday 10 a.m. meeting, which now has to be in the administration building, as they came out after I did the videos exposing it. Yeah, so what, Travis? We'll tell people. We have no fear. We're not afraid to tell people. You can't get us. As I did last night. Oh my God. Women, why are you Mormon? Blacks, why are you Mormon? LGBTQIAPO+, why are you still Mormon? Oh my God. It's a contradiction of terms. You cannot be a black Mormon. The church is racist. So as a black Mormon, you're their... yeah. Women. Yeah. Oops. Yeah, we don't like using that word for you, do you? Yeah, but yeah, you're there because they're sexist. They want you to be their spokesperson. They're one example. Yep, and LGBTQIAPO+, yeah. They want nothing to do with you. They think you are freaks of nature. They're subhuman. All of you. And again, last night, I dropped the bombshell as they tried to come out of hiding and put some church news in. And here I am exposing it. Get back in your hiding place. So, the moon is falling, but it's now at the throne. And so, yeah, Metallica, again, it's a religious group. Religious music. You know, like Iron Butterfly. In the Garden of Eden Iron Butterfly. Crown King nothing. That's the symbolism, guys. The throne of God, the falling moon. Crown King nothing. For religion. Sun is for government, moon is religion. And it's at the throne of God, and it is falling. Not falling in love, from Pretty Woman. Beautiful song. But that's what we got, guys. And so I know Oaks, he's hoping to be 666, number 18. As the Relief Society women, dear God, women, why are you still Mormon? You women have power to control men. I've seen it on 2.5 Men. And you're not supposed to use that power wickedly to abuse men, control their will and agency, to use Lucifer's plan of happiness. You're supposed to actually be good. And so I'm at the Mia part in season 3. And she's awful. You know, she first, resisted him. I want nothing to do with you. And so Charlie uses Jake and attends all of the ballet lessons. And so she says, oh, okay, he's putting in an effort and is wanting his son to learn ballet, which is my passion in life. I'm teaching it. And so she gives in and would, but things happen, they can't. As she's now controlling his life and changing him, as she thinks he's got potential, that he can be so much better than he is. No, women, be yourself, be good, and men will change naturally. And if that change naturally is not actually good, dump him. Get away from him. He's bad. And I know you get those feelings that you want to do the bad guy. So that you betray the one good influence in your life. And tell him as you're taking his kids away from him that your kids will not learn Hebrew. But you have the power to heal this world, to stop the wars, to stop the evil. So that Daddy can be with his little girl.